Your talents are the innate skills that nature gave you to realize your uniqueness, and they are clues that can help you to find your purpose in life. You have been gifted with a unique combination of talents that equip you to walk through life with purpose. Assessing your physical, intellectual, and emotional abilities will help you develop confidence and identify your uniqueness. Hi, welcome to Your Great Journey. We offer brief tips, techniques, and insights to help you move in positive directions and master big change. For more information, please visit yourgreatjourney.com.
Your Great Journey is brought to you by audiobook publisher Wetware Media. Wetware Media publishes a wide variety of personal transformation audiobooks available from any major online audiobook retailer. For more information, please visit wetwaremedia.com. That's WETWAREMEDIA.com.
Today, we are sharing an excerpt from the audiobook, Why? What Your Life is Telling You About Who You Are and Why You're Here, written by Dr.s McKay, Sean Oloaire, and Ralph Metzner. Why? This audiobook offers the tools that you need to gain knowledge and awareness of yourself at the deepest level, reveal your personal path in life, and begin living life to its fullest. In this episode, Dr.s McKay, Oloaire, and Metzner explain where to look to find your purpose in life, emphasizing the importance of exploring your uniqueness.
What your gifts and attributes tell you about your life purpose. When Neil Armstrong landed on the moon in July 1969, he was wearing a spacesuit that had taken millions of dollars and lots of time and human ingenuity to develop. His spacesuit had to do two things. First, protect him from the lunar environment, and second, enable him to perform his tasks. We are souls on a mission to planet Earth. We have come here to learn and grow. Like space travelers, we need equipment that is appropriate for the world in which we find ourselves. And like Armstrong's spacesuit, we are built to allow the fulfillment of our mission or life purpose. In this metaphor, Neil Armstrong is to his spacesuit as the soul is to the body, mind, and emotions. Armstrong drives the spacesuit just as the soul drives the process of incarnation. The modern human has all of the upgrades of our evolutionary past built in, from our single-celled origins to mammalian emotions to our ability to think, Homo sapiens. So let's do a quick check of this equipment. Your mission equipment. What mission equipment is in your backpack? What features does your spacesuit have to enable your purpose? In this chapter, we will suggest that there are various kinds of equipment: physical, emotional, and intellectual attributes, as well as desires, values, and talents. Then we will help you see that you have a very unique configuration of these features, that this uniqueness, your talents, is the key to figuring out your mission, and finally, that vocation is where your mission meets your daily life. Physical talents. Humans are found in a huge range of environments, from Arctic wastelands to tropical jungles. We have invented all kinds of games and engaged in all kinds of work. The result has been the development of physical skills that are truly amazing. From Jesse Owens, who won 4 gold medals in the 1936 Olympics, to Michael Jordan, who seemed to defy gravity on the basketball court, sports, leisure activities, and work have provided outlets for the actualization of dreams. How are you gifted in this arena? Good looks, athleticism, strength, great hand-eye coordination, great energy or stamina, good health? Emotional qualities. We inherited emotions from the mammals. The mammals, who arrived on the scene about 200 million years ago, developed the limbic system that allowed them to dream and emote and raise their young. The reptiles, who existed long before the mammals, did not have emotions or dream or spend any time with their offspring. Over millions of years, these emotions have expanded to include virtues like courage, empathy, love, joy, lightheartedness, tenderness, and compassion. These were the hallmark of such giants as Mother Teresa and Gandhi, and marked their mission and self-prescribed purpose. Which of these emotions move you the most? If you were to build a life purpose, which of them would define your mission? Intellectual skills. These include creativity, problem-solving, self-reflection, and abstract thought, all of which can be applied to any worthwhile pursuit: mathematics, music, literature, research. History is replete with examples, such as Copernicus, Newton, Pasteur, and Einstein, whose intellectual talent gave direction to their life purpose and alerted them to their mission. Where do you find your mind wanting to focus? What special intellectual interest and capacity do you have? Who are the thinkers, and what are the ideas that have inspired you? Desires, interests, and preferences. We are as much products of the future as we are of history. Desires, interests, and preferences beckon us as strongly as our past actions push us. They are important factors in helping us figure out a life purpose. Of how many successful people have you heard it said, "He always wanted to be"? Desires can either augment physical, emotional, or intellectual gifts or compensate for deficits. For instance, recently a friend related a story of an encounter on a train with a young man who was struck by cerebral palsy, so that his legs were pencil thin. However, his desire to be a long-distance runner was so strong that he regularly took part in marathons using crutches and a very highly developed upper body to complete the course and beat many normal runners each time. What ignites that kind of energy in you? Forget about the possible impediments for now and focus on the desire itself. Values. These serve as the basic GPS system of our actions. They are different from our ideals, which is how we would like to act. For example, your ideal probably is that you ought never to tell a lie, but this may be overridden on occasion when the value of being well thought of trumps that ideal and forces you to dissimulate. Values provide an accurate map of how we are likely to behave in any given situation. In the stormy sea of conflicting paradigms, they hold the ship of your life steadily on course. But this course can be a healthy or unhealthy one, so it is important to examine your values. Moving steadily in the wrong direction is going to take you further from your intended destination than standing still is. In the next chapter, we will offer you an exercise to examine and change some of your values. Exercise: Identifying your strengths. Using the 5 items in the previous list: physical talents, emotional qualities, intellectual skills, desires, interests and preferences, and values, write down your particular strengths or attributes, and using a scale from 1 to 3, rate how important each one is to you. This will give you important data about your possible mission and life purpose. Taken together, these parts constitute what you have in your toolkit when you parachute into incarnation. The creativity of nature. Nature gives you particular tools just because you are a member of the human species. But like a talented artist, nature never paints the same picture twice. So you are a unique human, with a unique combination of human attributes and a unique purpose in the cosmos. You must unearth your uniqueness and discover your purpose. Let's use language as a metaphor. Language and accent are an interesting analogy because although there are shared speech patterns that make you identifiable as a member of a language group, for example, a speaker of English, or even as a member of a subgroup of English speakers, Americans, or even as a sub-subgroup, Americans who speak English with a Southern accent. There are also unique qualities that identify you as an individual within that group. For example, "Oh, that is Joseph speaking." Similarly, each species speaks its own language. By this we mean that it has its own attributes that identify it as a species, but each individual within that species speaks this language in its own unique way, has its own unique constellation of variations of the attributes that the entire species has. It's the particular configuration, not the attributes per se, that makes you who you are. So the configuration is the clue to your unique contribution, mission, and passion.
Thanks for listening to this excerpt from the audiobook, Why? What Your Life is Telling You About Who You Are and Why You're Here. You can purchase the complete audiobook from any major online audiobook retailer. If you'd like more information, please visit yourgreatjourney.com. Please be sure to subscribe to the show so you don't miss an episode. And if you like the show, please rate and review it. And please share it with friends who might also enjoy it. Thanks for listening.
Your Great Journey is brought to you by audiobook publisher Wetware Media. Wetware Media publishes a wide variety of personal transformation audiobooks available from any major online audiobook retailer. For more information, please visit wetwaremedia.com. That's WETWAREMEDIA.com.